EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Thirteen next. Hold.
Play action now. It's Gino. He's going to test this secondary right away. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Tyler Scott deep to return this one. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. They'll run it for the 1st time with DeAndre Swift. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their 1st play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice 1st down catch there by Cole Kmet. And, Mike, I've had a chance to spend some time with him in Nashville these last couple summers and at our TEU event that I run with George Kittle and Travis Kelce. And for a big body, for a guy who's just a large guy, he can really bend. He can run. He can get in and out of his break. And I think that's a big reason why, as he's continued to develop, he's a very good run blocker. He's really become that dynamic weapon they thought he would be coming out of Notre Dame just a few years ago.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Let's go now.
Williams to the air once more. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. P.J. Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll get this complete to Walker. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They run with Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
First and 10 now from the 36. Lockett headed in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and Even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
Hey, let's go Sunday. So what's up?
Now Walker. Walker, first down and more. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Now it is first and goal.
So what's up?
The tight end Fant in motion. Here's Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and good. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Allen in motion. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Allen in motion. To throw it again, it's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this looks like a design run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This one intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Hey, check that, street.
On the give, it's Swift. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Set.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he will get into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
13 next. There we go.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. The tight end Fant in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Seattle.
Here we go. Line.
Lockett headed in motion.
Here's the clip.
A first down throw for Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
The tight end Fant in motion. Second down. Smith. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Come on. Set, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Williams now to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Scott now on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Allen in motion. Williams gonna look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
To the left side, he's got Komet. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
The big tight end, Cole Komet, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
There we go, you know what? Check 51, check 59, cover, cover. 49, flip it off, 49. Twist up.
From the shotgun, Smith. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A second down throw for Smith. He'll check this down to the running back. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
The tight end, Fant, in motion. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, See if you can go score.
They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Gino to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Myers now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go again with Swift. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing is Williams. That's to the number 9 overall pick, Rome Odunze. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Come on, set.
Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Easy. So what's up?
They'll stick to the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
There we go. Look.
The tight end Fant in motion.
So what's up?
They'll run here. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be taken down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now, Gino. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Let's go now.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
18 Cardinal. Here we go, set.
Here's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On second down, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here. Another run by Swift. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Trap 60. 18, Pioneer.
Allen in motion. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bears have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Alert. Hey, alert.
From the gun, it's Gino. Sending it downfield for Fant. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.